House Republicans pledged to protect women's sports. Today we're delivering on that promise. As I've said many times, it's a sad day in America when we have to introduce a bill to say that men will play on men's teams and women will play on women's teams. But we've seen time and time again how the left only favors fairness when it aligns with their woke agenda. My constituent, Emma Wyant of Sarasota, was robbed of her NCAA championship last spring by a biological male, Leah Thomas, in the 500 freestyle. Floridians and Americans across the country were rightly outraged at what has become of women's sports. So today, I'm pleased to have reintroduced legislation that give women and girls a fair playing field in competition sports. It ensures that the school athletes comply with the Title IX recognition of a person's reproductive, biological, and genetics at birth. Then he makes this really important part. Thank you, Speaker McCarthy, for making this issue a priority for our conference. And thank you all who are here today for all you're doing to save women's sports. I want to thank Greg for his work on this, but more importantly, we have some amazing guests, and some have been before. We have been trying to advocate for this, and I think now that the majority has changed, one of the issues out there, and this is not a partisan issue, I will tell you as I go across the country, it's a fairness issue. And it's a frustrating as you hear these stories. And Jen Kiggins, a newly elected member of Congress from Virginia, she's been an athlete. She was in high school. She was a track, cross country. She even coached her daughters in track as well. She served our nation, was a helicopter pilot, served in the state senate in Virginia, was a nurse practitioner. There's nothing she can't do. I'll just put it that way, all right? I've been so amazed by her. But this issue, she introduced this legislation as well in the state level. And what we want to do, I'm going to turn over to Jen for a minute, but we want to hear your stories because that's the power of what we're trying to help here. That's the power of what we're trying to correct. And I think fairness really matters. So let me give you Congresswoman Jen Kiggins.
Thank you so much, Speaker McCarthy, and thanks to all of you for coming today. It's great to be with you to celebrate the National Women and Girls in Sports Day. So Speaker McCarthy said, yeah, it was a great part of my life to be able to be a runner and to still continue as an athlete and distance running, and it's really just an outlet for me. So I certainly appreciate what athletics brings for all of us, and to be able to participate in coaching on my daughter's teams as well. But so much benefit from women participating in sports together, right? Such camaraderie, opportunities for scholarship, opportunities to excel and to just be healthy and just promote good mental health, all the good things that sports and athletics bring. So on the state level, it was frustrating when we pushed this issue as a state senator last year, and it promptly died in a Democrat majority. We were trying to prohibit biological men from participating in women's sports in K-12 arena. So it will be a fight here on the national level as well, but it's one worth having. So just great to be with you guys today, and I'm